What's up, everybody? Anthony here, specialtymotorcars.net, and happy Veterans Day to all our veterans out there, those who are currently serving, those we have lost that have served. A very happy Veterans Day to all. I appreciate everybody in the great USA who have served this country and given us the freedom that we have today to do all the things that we do today, to complain about elections, to do all that stuff, to be free and have free speech and all that good stuff. Anyways, enough of that. We will get into today's episode of what do I have behind me. And that is this beautiful 2003 Lincoln Town Car Cartier L long wheelbase. This is a factory long wheelbase car with just 38,000 miles. Super excited to show you this beautiful car. Let's get into it and do a full walk around, tell you all about it, all the details right here in this video. Let's go. And here she is, a beautiful 2003 Lincoln Town Car Cartier L. This is a factory long wheelbase, pretty significant car in a lot of ways, really, because it's the factory long wheelbase. First year of this body style, last year for the Cartier nameplate, so 1 year only. This is a silver birch car, which I've never had a Cartier L in silver birch. It's a pretty unique color. I'm actually in a lot of Cartiers because I only had one, and that was last year with the one with 4,000 miles. I've only had one that was in this color anyway. So it's a pretty unique piece, and it's got a cool half top on it. Fully dressed, you know how I love them. And of course, low mileage at only 38,000 miles on this beautiful car. I'm very excited to bring you this car. I've had this car for a little bit of time. I will admit I've been hogging it to myself for a little while. I put over 1,000 miles, I believe 1,000 miles of road miles on this car. We just put it through service finally, and now we got to let it go. I have enjoyed this car. Now it's time for somebody else to enjoy this car. We went through this car just like all our other cars. We did the full gamut of Lincoln Town Car type things. Tires, obviously white wall tires. And this is a new brand of white walls that I just come to market, I think. And this is my first set, and I absolutely love them. Did four-wheel brakes, pads, rotors all the way around, front struts, rear shocks, all types of good stuff. I am just amazed on how nice this car came out. Really happy with the condition of it. Really happy with how it drives, how it feels, how it performs, all that good stuff. So we're going to go around. I'm going to bust out my trusty pointer, show you a few little minor imperfections. At 38,000 miles, this car doesn't have much to show for any kind of imperfections, but you can see a beautiful silver birch paint, original glass, come up over the roof here. Beautiful black vinyl top. Cartier badge there, L for the long wheelbase. Just the details on this car, pretty incredible. And then we have a nice two-tone painted pinstripe that goes down all the way to come to the front. So a fancy little stripe there. Chrome wheel well arches, chrome rocker panels, chrome pillar trim. Just really nicely dressed up town car. All right, starting here in the front. Beautiful crystal clear headlights, waterfall grille, all the chrome bright work is in great shape. Obviously a garage car. Paint over the hood is absolutely phenomenal. And then this fender, great shape, all the stainless, beautiful. These are the new tires that I've put on. These are 225 60/17. These are a Starfire Solaris Classic. Beautiful white wall, slightly thicker white wall than the Travel Stars. And that's what I've come to love with them, is they're a little bit whiter, you know, size-wise. A little bit of a scuff right there on the corner of the mirror. Get out of here, fly. Original windshield. This is a Cartier 03, so 1 year only. Rain sense wipers. It does have a few little small, just little tiny little chips, or maybe abrasion on the surface. Not cracks or anything gonna crack, just light abrasions on the glass there. Top, you got this cool stainless steel band. No opera lights on this, which I actually like because all those opera light pieces are impossible to find now. Top is in great shape. All the stitching all around the rear window, absolutely beautiful. The stainless trim around here, a little bit of a scratch right there. And down the door here. Let's have this weird staining on this piece of stainless right here. Wondering if maybe like some type of aluminum polish would take that off. Got the keyless entry keypad there, and the nice Lincoln trim on the roof. Wheels are in beautiful shape, no corrosion. This is a lifelong Oklahoma car until I brought it up here to New Hampshire. Very light scratch right there. Kind of see it. Rear bumper is in nice shape. Does have a few light scratches right here on this edge, and then one there and there. Typical stress cracking on this chrome license plate reveal molding, but all the paint is in nice shape. This is the signature to the pinstriper. Typically they do that, they put a little symbol or their signature. Looks like it says Sandy. And those factory Cartier L emblems look great on the roof here. Top on this car is in great shape. Again, being garage, you can see all the stitching here. It's just fantastic. Light little scratch right there. And a little chip right there. I love this trim on the roof. You don't see a lot of Cartier L or long wheelbase cars, I should say, with the aftermarket E&G roof. In fact, this is only the second one that I've had with a half top on it. I had one with a full top once, but the second one that I've had with a half top. Back down here. A little something right here on the door. I don't know if that's... Almost feels like it's above the paint. I think it is. Maybe it's adhesive or something. All the door edges are in great shape, not all chipped up or anything. A little bit of a chip there. And then where were we? Right here. You can see one that was, looks like it was touched up at one point. It does have a ding right there on the fender trim. And that cool pinstripe going down. Painted on stripe going down both sides. Pretty neat. Beautiful chrome wheel. Headlights nice and clear. Front bumper is in great shape. Oklahoma must be a state where no front license plate bracket is needed because it's never had the little divots drilled for front license plate. can see a few little light scratches, just very light abrasions, but nothing too crazy. And the grill, beautiful. Stand-up Lincoln hood ornament, reintroduced to the 03 model year. It's just a really, really nice car. And you know me, I love them all dressed up like this. So this was a pleasure to have at the shop. All right, now let's take a look on the inside of this car, then we'll take it for a spin. All right, getting on to the inside of the Lincoln Town Car. This is my favorite part of these cars, obviously because the large rear back seat is very accommodating for all your guests. Build date of March of 03, so this is actually a Job 2 car, which would have been a late build, well, not really late build, but not an early build, 03. All the gasketing is in great shape. It's beautiful stone gray leather. All the wood and the pulls. A little bit of scratching behind, you can see on the wood there, not too crazy. Driver's door pull handle is in great shape. Little pop open spots there, heated seats, all your window switches, all looking good. Just have a few little weird staining spots on the panel there, but otherwise very, very nice. Driver's steering wheel, this is only one. The leather wrap steering wheel is in beautiful shape. Seats, beautiful leather on this car. Very soft, very supple leather. Oklahoma car, but like I said, garaged. Definitely garage car because this leather is in such nice shape. Carpeting all shows well. You got the lumbar support buttons on the front there. I will get back up into the detail of the cluster and the dash in just a second. And of course, I just moved it into the shade, so my door's locked. Here it is. This is why we love these L's so much. Look at that. Almost a full 90-degree capable of opening in the back seat, the back door here. It's just a very, very worthy car of all types of livery use, and that's why so many livery companies use these things. The Cartiers, not as common to see the livery companies use. This was more, you know, of a retail order type car. Look at the wood here, really nice. Pull handles. Usually in 03 it would have been the executives, the executive L's that were the livery type, rear heated seats, little map pockets here. You can see a little bit of kind of separation in the form fitting of the door panel. It's real typical on these, unfortunately, but pretty minimal down to below this line here with the rear map pocket or door panel pocket. Rear headrest, articulating rear headrests, OCD. Beautiful leather in the back here as well. You flip open center cup holders, and then your center armrest with the audio controls, the passenger seat control, and then two more rear auxiliary outlets and a fancy little tissue dispenser in there. 03 has the rear lighted third brake light with the lighted proximity sensor. Look at the back. Now these seats are all the way back, so look at that leg room that you have back here. Beautiful carpeting all throughout. Now, one thing this car has also are these lighted rear vanity mirrors, and these are both replacement mirrors that I put in. But you can see here, I don't know if this was a cigarette burn or someone took an ash cigarette lighter. It's too small for a cigarette lighter, but it's too big for a cigarette burn. So I don't know what happened here because it's kind of a weird ring. But that's really the only damage in this entire interior is that spot right there. Easy entry and exit onto those rear seats as well. All right, I'll go around the passenger side here. Oop, door jamb. Nice and clean. Again, all the sill plates, all the striker bushings. Even here, this is typical for these to start shrinking. Not the case on this car. Door panel over here, we got ashtrays. Rear heated seats. Now this door panel is perfect. No shrinking going on in there. Seat backs, fantastic. Again, these are adjustable, articulating somehow, yeah, that way. Probably have never been pulled out before. Leather is in great shape. Carpeting, just perfect. Again, that giant rear door opening. I will say with these giant opening rear doors, very susceptible to door dings off that point there. So if you're buying this car and you got young children, you may want to invest in some door edge guards. I know every time I drive one of these with my daughter, I'm always like, be careful opening the door. Yes, Dad. All the wood, it's beautiful. And pull straps, wood trim here. Just a really, really nice, well-preserved car. Sill plate. Again, leather, super soft, super supple. Got the Cartier emblem embroidered there. And a dual flip open center console and your cup holders as well. Just super nice. All right, let's jump behind the wheel. All right, so this is where I like to usually show you what I got for keys and books. In this case, I got a whole bunch of keys. 2 original Lincoln keys, 2 original fobs, valet key, and then another chipped Ford key. They all work. We'll start it up here. 38,600 miles on the dot. What we got for books here, this is the original license plate screws and attachment hardware for a front license plate bracket car. Obviously it didn't come with the bracket, but it came with the hardware. All the books, the key code, access tag, all included there. Beautiful leather wrapped wheel on this car. All the buttons and everything, you know, look how nice the buttons are. They're not all gunked up or nasty. 03 only. A couple little things here. You got the little envelope holder. You got the trim on the door panels here, the upper parts of the door panels. I'm gonna pop that. Actually, let me take my key, because you know how I love to show you the power trunk. Under the hood here, you can see beautiful shape. Very rust-free Oklahoma car indeed. All the hardware. Get down there, you can see the steering shaft. All the brake line fittings still have the anodizing on them. Just super, super nice. Having a nice clean car like this. Got the decals still on the engine block. Motorcraft battery. And it even has an under hood light, which is pretty cool. You can see some soiling on the heat insulator pad. It's real tough to clean those. I don't even try to clean them because usually you blow them apart once they get wet. Battery is date coded 3/24. I just saw that sticker there, so that's not even a year old. All right, let's go to the trunk here. All right, my favorite part with these Lincolns is 2 presses of the remote on the key fob. Power opens and closes the trunk. You push it again twice, and we have a power close, and then the soft pull down as well. Really neat feature with these town cars. I love it. Now, Cartier L, you have these very specific Cartier embroidered long wheelbase floor mats. The rear seat is a one-piece large mat. You have the passenger front and then the driver's front here. Now, driver's front, you can see some minor seam there, but you get the original hook as well. And this kind of rides over that center tunnel, the hump for the drive shaft, which is pretty sweet. This car also has this trunk cargo box here with the dividers in it, and it's just a box that kind of just sits right in the lower part of the deep well trunk, but it's a real neat piece to have with these town cars because you can organize stuff in the trunk there. Obviously, you get your quarter mounted spare. And then over here you have your CD changer. It does have a CD player in dash, but also has a changer in the trunk. Now, you don't have to power close these trunks. You can close them the conventional way, but either way, it still has the soft close feature. All right, let's jump behind the wheel and take this one for a spin. Like I said, I've put quite a bit of miles on this car, so I have enjoyed it thoroughly. And just before retiring it from demo purposes, we did the full service on this car. We really went through this one quite a bit. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, you're turning left, I'm turning right. All right. So let me give you a quick rundown. What do we do to this car? 4 new tires, I said, new white walls, of course. Actually, the Ford dealership that had this car just put on a brand new set of black walls, like brand new. Like, I still have the receipt. I put 500 miles on them before we took them off. So I had to put white walls on. This car needed white walls, especially with all the trim, the top and everything. It had the original Michelins when they took it in on trade, so it needed the white walls back on it because it had the Michelin white walls. So we did all new tires, new pads, rotors all the way around. We did new rear airbags in this car, new rear parking aid module. We did oil change, rear shocks, front struts, upper control arms with ball joints. Basically, we ran the gamut on this thing with all the stuff that we typically do on these town cars. You know, it's kind of common practice, and I know people are going to be like, oh, shouldn't need all that stuff. Well, you know, it was deferred maintenance. Like I said, this car still had the original tires on it up until I bought it. So you can tell people just did oil changes, batteries, or whatever, but, you know, the other stuff has never been done before. So it was due, and she rides beautiful now. Try the cruise control while we're on the highway. Speed control holds perfect. Just a real nice car. And if you're looking for the long wheelbase with that large rear back seat, this is a great car to add as a collector car. I mean, these cars are going up in value, desirability. They stopped making them 20 years ago, 03, 04. Well, soon to be classics. It's hard to say that these are, but it's like a modern classic what these Lincolns are. And you know, you can drive these daily and feel like you're driving a modern, you know, late model car, but also you still get that nice quality ride that every car today does not come with. You know, that big V8 body on frame ride, literally floating on air because you have the rear air suspension in these town cars. So anyways, that is the Cartier L. I appreciate everybody for watching. Price on this car is going to be $24,995. Any questions, give me a call, 978-930-1004. Go over to my website, Specialty Motor Cars, specialtymotorcars.net, to check out all the still pictures Specialty Motorcars NH is my Instagram handle. Specialty Motorcars on Facebook as well for all the sneak peeks that I do and shop updates there. Again, at 978-930-1004. Before I end this video, though, we are going to teleport back to the shop, and I'll show you the bottom side of this car as we finished up the service on it, so you can see just how clean it is below. All right, here's the bottom side of the 2003 Cartier L. You can see a very nice, clean Oklahoma car since new, so it is dry and rust-free under here. I got 4 brand new white wall tires. We got new rear pads and rotors, new rear airbags. Both sides are not. Come down, you can see all the stainless exhaust is in nice shape. This is where they split the rear floor from the factory. This is a factory L, but essentially what they did was they just extended out the rear floor pan. Both sides. There's your 6 inches right there. Dry, clean, dusty, not rusty. That's how we like them. Front here, we got new upper control arms, new greasable ball joints, new front struts, new front pads and rotors. It's on both sides. Did a fresh Motorcraft oil change. See those new control arms there. It's a little damp here. That's just from, you can see the placement of the oil filter right there. Stupid spot. Gets all this wet with oil. But nice and clean. AC accumulator is in nice shape. That's the 03 Cartier L. Any questions? 978-930-1004. Call me anytime. Thanks for watching. And there it is. Thanks everybody for watching. Any questions, again, at 978-930-1004. Don't let distance stop you from getting a dream car like this in your driveway. I can ship the car anywhere in the United States, even outside the United States. Let me know if you need any help with that. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you on the next one.